Last time we went around, caught some stuff, got through the Ravage Path, beat up some trainers and took their money, and or we didn't get through the Ravage Path. Wait a minute. No, we only got halfway through it. The journal's wrong. We got through Oreburgh Gate and arrived in Oreburgh City. What? Okay, journal. Um you do you. Hello, Kokomi here. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Diamond version. Thank you, Repel, for interrupting my intro. So yeah, last time we got to Oreburgh City, but we were told the gym leader isn't here, so we should go look around or something. He said something about feeling run down. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. But before we do that, I actually want to go somewhere else. Up here north of the city is Route 207. There are two new Pokemon here if you're playing Platinum. If you're playing Diamond and Pearl, there's only one new Pokemon here. And if it would be so kind as to show up. Well, not the shiny version, but I do want to catch a second one. So that's fine. So yes, this is Machop, a pure fighting type. It hits things. I've never used a Machop before. Machop is like the Pokemon I see in like so many Pokemon games, but I've never used one myself. And I'm not about to use one now. It's got a really good attack stat. Unfortunately, its final evolution is locked behind a trade, but its normal... Its second evolution isn't unusable. It's got 100 attack once it evolves, and okay defenses. It's just slow. So I'm going to catch the Sky Girl. Yeah, so it should know Low Kick, and once you train it to level 10, it'll learn Karate Chop, a 50 power move that has a high crit ratio. Machop is an excellent Pokemon if you don't have any good answers to the upcoming gym. Machop, the superpower Pokemon, it hefts a Graveler repeatedly to strengthen its entire body. It uses every type of martial arts. Machop and Machoke and Machamp's Pokedex entries are probably some of the most ridiculous things you'll ever read in Pokemon. Like, I think there's one, like, one of Machamp's Pokedex entries says that it's completely undefeated in combat. It's... Pokedex entries, man. Pokedex entries. Yes, Geodude can be found on this route. Kricketot can be found in the morning. Zubat can be found at night. And if you are so lucky to be playing Platinum, you can find Ponyta here. But we'll go over Ponyta when it becomes available in Diamond and Pearl. Oh, very next encounter. Nice. So I actually want to talk about something I saw a long time ago. And that was, for some reason, I saw this video on YouTube that said, like, game-breaking glitch in Pokemon Diamond, and I was still in, like, middle school at the time, so critical thinking wasn't exactly a skill I had properly developed. Let's try Sing, actually. It likes the lullaby, I think. But the video, what it did is that it ran up into this grass, encountered a Machop, and in the game just blipped and broke. And looking back now, and I don't even know if I can find the video anymore, it was obviously just like a prank, sort of haha funny glitch, but that scared me for such a long time to ever come up to Route 207 in fear of finding a Machop and breaking my game and my DS. I might use you. I also, well, in a second, what should I name you? I don't know, don't ask why, I literally just thought of, I don't even think I spelled the name correctly, but you're gonna be Maribel. So I have Decretus. I'm not even sure I spelled that name correctly. I also want to go to Machop Sprite for a second. It's Diamond and Pearl Sprite. It looks like it's rubbing its armpit. I think it's supposed to be going like a, oh yeah, I'm ready. But it looks like it's like scrubbing its armpit. Geez, like putting on deodorant or something. But there's a reason I caught a second Machop. And that is because in Oreburgh City, I do not remember which house it is in. I think it's this one. There is a lass. Listen, do you have a Pokemon called Machop? Would you be willing to trade your Machop for my Abra? This is available in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. So here, have this barely alive Machop. I don't know why I'm not talking right now. It's like I'm treating this like it's some special event, but we've seen the trading animation before. But yes, this is your way of getting Abra if you are really annoyed at getting it in the wild because it keeps teleporting away from you. So just catch a Machop and trade it, and that'll, if you're actually trying to fill out the Pokedex rather than just see them, this is a free Abra. This Abra is pretty good, Kaza. Even if you can't evolve it, Abra is also a Pokemon that reaches its final evolution through trade. Ooh, it's holding an item, actually. Yeah, it's only level 5. It only knows Teleport. It's always a Quiet Nature, I think, which I don't remember what that ups or lowers. Oh, what item you have? An Oran Berry. Oh, so useful. What do you say? A Pokemon obtained in trade grows quickly, but if it grows too much, it will ignore the trainer. Yeah, so if a Pokemon does not have the same original trainer, or OT, and trainer ID and secret ID, which is you can't see normally without the use of... So if this had a different name, ID number, and secret ID number, which you can't see without external devices normally, the Pokemon will not be considered yours. And so in the case of Kaza, once it grows past level 10, I think, it'll actually start disobeying us. It can just use different moves in battle. It can, it'll sometimes just ignore altogether and pull like a loafing around sort of thing. Sometimes it will just choose to take a nap. I've had that happen to me before, which is absolutely hilarious. The more gym badges you get, the higher level it'll take before the Pokemon starts disobeying you. And once you get all gym badges, all Pokemon will obey you no matter what. I cannot tell you how many people I've heard say that, oh, no, this thing of Pokemon not obeying you applies to all Pokemon you catch, not just the traded. Here's proof, and I'm like, guys, no. I think literally since the beginning of the series, like, since Red and Green, it's just been traded Pokemon that have that issue. That way your friend can't just trade over their level 100 Charizard so you can sweep everything. All Pokemon have a special power called an ability. How are my Pokemon and I are alike? It's not anything I can explain easily. The view is good from up here, but it's a pain going out. That's a mood. If you don't mind, how about showing me a Pokemon called Zubat? Sure, I can go grab a Zubat. Alright, and we're back. Since you hate going outside, and I understand that, but here, I'll show you a bat. Oh, that's Pokemon. That's a Zubat. Wow, that's cool. It's so cute. Thank you, my friend. There's the token of thanks, a heal ball. So heal balls are interesting. So they're basically like normal Pokeballs, except when you catch them, the Pokemon is automatically healed to full HP, PP, all of that. But if it gets transferred to the PC, it gets healed anyways, which makes heal balls kind of useless. Until Sun and Moon, at least, where you can actually choose to transfer a Pokemon out of your party and keep them in your party, or if you just have an heal balls have like one use case, and that's if you have an empty slot in your party and you want to use the Pokemon immediately. But hey, I guess you can also use them for aesthetic. I mean, that's what I use Pokeballs for half the time. You can buy these at marts as well. So that's not the only heal ball in the game. Roark lets us train our Pokemon in the mine. I'm glad Roark I've been to a mine before. Gym leader isn't just... Oh, sorry if the footage stuttered right there. I think I hit the cable with my foot. I think the cable is very, like... Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so what do you say? There are 8 gym leaders in Sinnoh. The objective is so they're just giving you basic information, but still, there's got to be someone out there with some gem of text. I know there is. Are you catching Pokemon here? Take this. Oh, Dusk Balls are really good in the 4th Gen series. They work better is the way to go. Makes you feel as if they're I agree. Does this Pokemon have a nickname? Yellow Duck? He named our Psyduck Yellow just because of its color. I don't understand the logic behind that at all. You're gonna be in for a real surprise when it evolves, buddy. So where was I? I don't remember. I don't remember at all. Memory of a goldfish. Hooray. So... Just give me a second to get my thoughts straight. Alright. So... That's basically all I wanted to show outside of Oreburgh. Go talk to some people around town. They'll just say, gym leader. Oh, I think I was going to mention that. Yeah, I've been to the mine. I've been to, like, an actual mine before. Or at least one that used to be in operation, and they opened it as a tourist attraction. Yeah, getting more gym badges does get you more items. We can get our standard stuff here, and this person will sell stuff based on the town you're in. So yeah, here, you can get heal balls for pretty cheap, and net balls, which works well on water and bug Pokemon. Pokemon girls are so pretty, they leave me tongue-tied. They sell all sorts of great items, so I get even more... I can't tell if he's just some weird guy who's, like, peeping on the ladies, or if he's actually trying to advertise Pokemart. Either way, that's weird. Oh, I was actually kind of hoping that they would sell X items here, but it doesn't look like they do, because I'm actually a little afraid of this first gym. Because one of the gym leader's Pokemon is actually kind of strong. Which is why I'm doing everything to avoid going to the gym leader. No, I just like exploring. Roark is our town's gym leader. He may be young, but he keeps the mine running safely and efficiently. Roark is a user of Rock-type Pokemon. Don't you think Rock-type Pokemon are nice? I like how lumpy they are. I mean, if that's what you're into. Tune into the show and you'll always be able to the cutting edge of fashion. You guessed it, it's the Trend Tracker Show. Let's go to our latest trendy news story. Take it away, Ace Trainer. How are you doing, y'all? How are y'all doing, Poke fans? Thanks for tuning in to the Matchup channel. Hey fans, you've all used Grass-type moves, right? They're like not much better than okay against Psychic-type Pokemon. They're playing like other Ace Trainers are playing next to me. That's all for today, but don't forget to send me fan mail. Give it to your bird Pokemon, then set them free in the skies. A chance to encounter with greatness, that's me, is always possible. You can just get random stuff on the TVs. Especially if you've traded with other people or mixed records with it, but we'll go over that another time. When I run around with running shoes, and okay, no. I really should stop talking to everyone and get on with it. But yeah, no, I've been to a mine in southern Georgia. I live in Georgia, US. I won't get any more specific about where I lived than that. But there was a mine. There was a mine that was. I barely remember it, but I remember going through like a really tight tunnel. I have a little bottle with some shards of gold in it. Oh God, this is from when I was in like middle school, I think. There's no question, this is hard work. But working alongside Pokemon gives me a boost. Here, take one of these. I didn't realize he gave you something. Huh. Feeling hale and hearty puts a smile on my face, and that makes me happy. And you can see this Machop is actually Macho Chopo. Macho Chopo. He's actually carrying around something in its sprite, which is kind of cool. Machop, chop away in the rocks. Well, I added the in there. I think it sounds better. You're taking a tour of our coal mine? Wonderful, that's excellent of you. It's always good to learn about new things and broaden your horizons. I agree. Learning new things and broadening your horizons is a good thing. So why don't we go into the mines and get viciously attacked by all the wildlife that lives there? Welcome to the Oreburgh mine. Our first kind of actual dungeon. Okay, X Defend. I knew you could get one of these before the gym. I really want that for gym strategy. Everyone that works in the coal mine keeps their own Pokemon with them. You challenge in battles. There were Pokemon that looked just like rocks. They sure surprised me. That's actually something we won't see until after the first gym, but occasionally when you rock smash Pokemon, there's a chance you'll actually get into encounter with a Geodude or another Pokemon. Since there are Geodudes in here and another new Pokemon, I should put Macaroni in the lead. Though, if I'm going to, I really want to train Wildberry, and I kind of want to train Maribel just a little bit, just as a fun substitute. I don't really plan on using her. Let's see. Yeah, sorry I keep opening the menus so much, but... Okay, I'll switch to Wildberry, because the trainers here are all, like, just facing the wall. So, if you just... they won't be, like, actual... Well, there's the other Pokemon that can appear. Onix! Onix is interesting. It's got a really big attack... Or it's got a huge defense stat. Its attack stat is less than a Wurmple. It's a really... kind of pathetic Pokemon that's really only meant to be a challenge in the beginning of the game. Wow. Pathetic, and I can't run. Holy crap. I can't remember exactly. I think it's either Wurmple or Caterpie, but Onix is has a hilariously low attack stat. Oh my god, will you guys leave me alone unless you're shiny? Then you are welcome to bug me all you want, but until then, no. Bad Onix. Get out of here. I could switch in Maribel and get some training in on her, because it's not bad to train on some of these Pokemon if you're a bit low-leveled for the gym leader, because the gym leader has Pokemon level 12 to level 14, so I definitely want to be ready for that. I met these Machop on Route 207. They're now become my most trusted partners. Alright, what do you say? I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I snuck my Pokemon to work. So actually, when I was looking up stuff on Cerebi, which is a great website resource, by the way, Cerebi, Serebii. I actually found, it didn't list any trainers for, the Oreburgh Mines in Diamond and Pearl. It listed there were only trainers in Platinum. But I remember there being trainers in here in Diamond and Pearl, though I thought I might have just been misremembering, because human memory is hilariously inaccurate. I'm going to risk switching to Brownie just so this fight doesn't take forever. And I don't want to leave Brownie out of the fun. Wildberry is going to be taking the lead on a lot of stuff. Okay, so actually, that was a little scary. So Focus Energy is a move that raises your crit rate. So you can imagine getting a random crit on a move like Rock Smash would be devastating and would probably take me out in one shot. But thankfully, it's getting very unlucky. So do that, take out the Machop. You don't get to scrub your armpit here. Probably have bad BO from working in the mines anyways. Oh, so close. So close to a level up. Alright, you get a potion here, and I believe that's the only trainer. I think there's a second trainer here in Platinum that'll have like a Geodude. Alright, 69 spirits, nice. I did decide to just take out this Onix just to get the extra experience, so that's nice. And nice, Maribel leveled up too. Trying to remember something about Onix. I did say I wanted to say one good thing about every Pokemon. Onix is a good early game Pokemon just because of its major defense, and if you can evolve an Onix, that's also really good. It has two abilities, one Rockhead, and one Sturdy. This is pre-Gen 5, so Sturdy sucks as an ability. It just stops moves like... It stops like 5 moves from doing... all of them with 30 accuracy from actually doing their thing. And Gen 5 onward, it acts as a free focus sash. Basically, if you have max health and didn't get hit in a move that would one-shot you from full health, you'll survive with 1 HP. That was such a good buff for Sturdy. Rockhead, if there are some moves that will give you recoil when you use them, I don't know if you've seen any yet, actually. But yeah. Before we, I'm gonna have to stop you there for a second, Roark. But yeah, Rockhead, better ability. Onyx, if you can evolve it, that's great. Its evolution is really good. However, its evolution is trade evolution while holding a specific item, so you're not likely be able to do that at this point. But we can actually find its evolution later in the wild in this game, which is really crazy. There's like I'll get back to that in a moment. Because I think he really wants to show us this cool magic trick. Using the hidden move Rock Smash, a boulder blocking your way. Fallen boulders need to be smashed so they're out of the way. Man, for a rock-type gym leader, you're really cruel to rocks. So yes, with that, we can go fight Roark now. This guy, I think he also fights you. This is an escape rope. This allows you to escape from any cave or dungeon. If you have Kaza with you, or any Pokemon with the move Teleport, it does the same thing. So, yeah. I kind of want to see if I can just get one encounter, because I do want to catch a Geodude and an Onix for the Dex. I'm more specifically worried about Onix because, Onix isn't found in as many places as Geodude is. There we go. Jeez. Took a little bit. So how am I gonna tackle this? Well, I'm not gonna tackle it. I'm gonna use Fake Out. And then I think I'm gonna use Tail Whip a bit. And we'll sing it and then start tail whipping it. Just to get its defense down. Onix is actually kind of fast. It has 70 speed. But yeah, its big selling point is its 160 defense. I totally don't have Cerebree open next to me right now, so I can actually read off those stats to you. Alright, so now that it's actually here, let's try that Dusk Ball we got earlier. I'm willing to bet this will work, because Dusk Ball works well at night, but it also works well in caves. And a lot of really hard to catch Pokemon are found in areas that are considered night always, so Dusk Balls are actually really, really good. When it travels underground, I guess my dog really wanted to what's the word I'm thinking of? I can't speak. Chip in on this. When it travels underground, it causes rumbling and tremors. It can move at 50 miles an hour. Speaking of rumbling and tremors, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I'm not gonna give a nickname to you. And Geodude, we'll get Geodude some other time. I don't feel like getting a Geodude right now. But let's talk to you. Fine, alrighty then. Just a quick battle on my break. We got Worker calling. Yep, okay, it's a Geodude. I honestly might stay here and train Wild Berry, just maybe a level or two, because I'm still afraid of... I'm honest, as much as I was joking about him, I am actually afraid of the first gym leader, because his last Pokemon kind of hits like a truck. Though honestly at this level, if I just go through all of the gym trainers with Wild Berry, that should be good. Yeah, no, I should actually be good. Hopefully. I resist rock moves. So sorry about that. Gotta love when family just yells and interrupts you when you're recording. Thankfully, rock-type Pokemon are usually not that great on the special defense, or They either are good on both defense and special defense and not good elsewhere, or they're good on defense and attack and not good in special defense, which makes moves like Absorb just really nice to use against them. Yeah, no, I don't need to train Wildberry here. So with that, I will meet you guys outside the mine, and away we go! I had a version of it sounded better in my head, and I messed it up. I mean, I could redo it since I'm recording and not streaming, but meh. Alright, and we're back. And with that, Nick is gone out. Yes, I finally got the name right. And we can enter the gym proper. Howdy, how's it going, champ-to-be? That's what I said to a really impatient boy earlier, too. The gym leader is a user of Rock-type Pokemon. Well, listen, Rock-type Pokemon really hate water, alright? They're also weak to Grass-type moves. Gee, they sure have weaknesses. But don't think it'll be easy. You don't get to be a gym leader without covering for weaknesses. Going after a Rock-type Pokemon with a Fire-type Pokemon won't be easy either. That's all the advice I can give. Thanks for listening. Yeah, and interesting thing is you can check these, and it'll go Oreburgh Pokemon Gym Leader Roark, Certified Trainers Nick. So you can see he's already been certified. If you want to skip all the trainers and go straight to him, you can just do that. This is the first Pokemon game that was released in 3D, not counting the 2 GameCube games. Everything that was before was not, you couldn't really show height or anything, you could only really imply it with sprite work. So this was sort of their way of being cool and like, oh look, we can make things tall now. But I like the look of this gym, but it's really just a straight line. But we're gonna go backwards. I did add the Onix to my party, as you can see in the bottom. He's just, or she is just there to be a meat shield, because we're gonna put that 160 base defense to use if I need to withdraw. And honestly, these next 2 fights, I'm just gonna speed them up. So, yeah. My mic was muted. So as you at the end of the battle there, I got a crit, even though the Geodude used a defense curl. Crits ignore stat changes, so even though it buffed its defense, I was able to take it out quickly. I kind of want to go back and heal, but I'm also really impatient, and I didn't really. It's just Maribel, and we're gonna do this. Welcome. This is the Oreburgh Pokemon Gym. I'm Roark, the gym leader, but I'm but one trainer who decided to walk proudly with Rock-type Pokemon. As the gym leader, I need to see your potential as a trainer, and I'll need to see the toughness of the Pokemon that battle with you. You are challenged by Leader Roark. His first Pokemon is a Geodude level 12. All of his Pokemon, aside from being rock types, also have one special gimmick with them, and that is that they all know the move Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock is a rock type move that, well, it's commonly referred to as a hazard. It attacks Pokemon as they come into battle, and since it's a rock type move, it literally will, it'll do damage as a rock type move. Yep, so if I switch out, it does about like 25% of a Pokemon's health. Or no, like 25 to 12%. But it does more if you're weak to it. So, yeah, no, I think it's 12%. Because if I were to send Starly in right now, since Starly is weak to rock type moves, she would take 25%. If you were to send a Pokemon that was quad weak to rock, I don't know, like one of the most popular Pokemon in the series, Charizard, it would just take off half your health immediately. Stealth Rocks really shifted the meta. And some argue for better. Okay, so I wanted to use the X Defend here. So set up, X Defend. So unless it crits, we're good. And I was thinking about healing, but I think I'm just going to go straight for the Absorb. I have 2 growths, a +2 defense thanks to the X item, though. I think X items always do plus. I know in later games it's +2 buffs to a stat instead of 1. But honestly, yeah, Wild Berry isn't the bulkiest. That's really good timing. Holy crap. You get Water Sport. Water Sport is useless. Yeah, holy crap. That is actually really good timing. I've actually been meaning to look up and see if there's a specific point I want Wild Berry to evolve by, but I think I'm just gonna play it by ear and hope I don't miss anything good. And this might be a straight sweep, but it's possible it won't. It's the next Pokemon I'm worried about. Critical hit, jeez. Mega Drain is a stronger Absorb. And it's probably going to be the move I'm going to keep on Wild Berry, because there's an even stronger version of it called Giga Drain, but it has a really low amount of PP, and honestly, I think Mega Drain's just more worth it. Cranidos, his final Pokemon. So the Pokemon we've been facing before have actually been dual types, Rock, Ground, which is why Grass and Water moves work really well against them. They're quad weak to Grass and Water. Cranidos is just a Rock type, a pure Rock type, so it'll only take 2 times as opposed to 4 times. Not only that, their Cranidos hits like a truck and is fast. The other thing is that it's frail. You saw its ability is Mold Breaker. What Mold Breaker does is it nullifies other abilities. So say you have an ability that makes a Pokemon... Say your Pokemon has an ability that makes it so it can't flinch. Mold Breaker would stop that ability. Let me look up Cranidos. Yeah, Cranidos, or it isn't super fast, but it has 125 attack. That's a lot. This Cranidos knows a Rock type move, but it also knows Headbutt. You can tell by how it looks that it would be a very good Headbutter. Whew, it's defensively not great, but it's going to headbutt your team to death if you aren't ready. So I'm actually going to go straight for the Stun Sport. Hopefully Headbutt doesn't do too much. This is the Pokemon I was afraid of. This is what I was afraid of. Please don't do too much. Yeah, that was with +2 defense, but hopefully... if he crits, that's really bad. I don't have any revives, and generally I try to keep it so when I fight special trainers like gym leaders and rivals, I try to keep my item usage to the same thing they would use, so I won't use revives or anything, because I want it to be more of a fair fight, though I guess you could argue it wasn't because X items, but meh. What? They can't be my buffed up Pokemon. You mean my buffed up Pokemon? Wild Berry flexed on you guys. This is embarrassing. I went and lost to a trainer who didn't have a single gym badge, but that's tough. You were strong and I was weak. That's all there is. According to the Pokemon League rules, I have to give you our gym badge since you've beaten me, the leader. So what he says there, and hooray, we got the cool badge. Get Todaze. Having the cool badge means your Pokemon can now use the hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle. You should also take this too. TM76, can you guess what it is? Can you guess what it is? It's Stealth Rock! It's a one-time use TM, but yeah, and you can get it pretty early in the game, so a move that defined the meta of Pokemon. Also, when you look, certified trainers, Nick, Gala. Oh, Gala, you've taken care of the gym leader. So, did my advice come in handy or what? If my advice was useful, it'd be great if you became a fan of mine. Nah. And so with that, I think that's where we're going to call it for today. We went and explored Oreburgh City, got our first gym badge, which if we go to our card, we can open up on the bottom screen and see it here. Hold on. There we go. You can see, you can actually tap it and it makes a noise. You can rub it. Over time, it'll actually become tarnished, and you can rub it to get rid of the tarnish. And you can also get it to sparkle. You can get it up to 4 sparkles if you just keep rubbing it. Sparkle, damn it. Sparkle! Sparkle! There we go. And, well, yeah. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I was saying something after I beat Roark, and I honest to God do not remember what I was saying right there. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I remember now. So, what Roark says is, oh, I went and lost to a trainer with no gym badges. That sort of implies that he just uses the same team for every trainer who comes by. And since he happens to be a new gym leader, his team is fresh and weak. Well, that's an interesting interpretation of how the gym system would work, because that would mean over time every gym leader would just become ridiculously strong. I like how Pokemon Generations interpret the gym system, where the gym leaders would actually use different Pokemon based on how many badges you had to sort of match your strength appropriately. Just a little world building detail that I really like that was in the Pokemon Origins anime. Not so in this game, it seems. But shout out to Roark in the anime, where his Cranidos evolved into a Rampardos before it fell to a Pikachu, I think. The Sinnoh anime is actually kind of fun. I like the Sinnoh anime. So yeah, that's it for now. We explored Oreburgh. The only place we haven't explored yet is the Oreburgh Mining Museum, but we're going to explore that another time, because there's a special thing we can do there that we can't do just... There's a building out here? I've never been in this building before, I think. What do you say? You remind me so much of you remind me so much of the time I got my first Pokemon. Okay. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. I always have a rotten time trying to decide which moves my Pokemon should learn. Me too. Hiya, your Pokemon could use some toughening up. Well, screw you! My Pokemon are very strong. You should have seen my wild berry. It stood atop of corpses. Wow, your Pokemon's eyes are twinkling brightly. I mean, they are shiny. Seeing that makes me happy. Here, I want you to have this. A Great Ball. That's just a Pokeball, but more powerful. You know, Pokemon stay inside their Pokeballs. I tried to think about what would be the best Pokeballs for them. You and me too. Oreburgh Mine is operated with the utmost care. We avoid causing any damage to natural habitats of Pokemon. Huh, if only it was like real life. The whole system of taking the coal out of the mine is automated. There's nothing backbreaking about it. Then why do you have workers? Wouldn't that put a bunch of people out of jobs, or at least require them to, like, become technicians? I don't know how the Pokemon economy works. So yes, with that, we have explored pretty much all of Oreburgh City and the area above, and... well, there's nothing really to do. If we go north here, we kind of get stopped here. We can't run up. Talk to this guy. That slope's too slippery. You'll need a bike to get up. You don't have a bicycle? Shop? There's a shop in Eterna City. Where's Eterna City, you ask? Up north. Yeah, they did that. And well, with that, that's gonna wrap it for this episode. We're gonna have to backtrack to Jubilife. But hey, we can get through Ravage Path now that we can use Rock Smash, so... next time on Pokemon Diamond, we'll be backtracking and using our new ability to explore the area. Thank you guys so much for watching, to explore the area, to explore Ravage Path, and some other stuff. We'll see what we can do with Rock Smash. I am bad with words. Help. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, bye. Oh, I meant to spin in place. Bye.